Tom Piotrowski and I spoke about this yesterday. Let's go to him now at CommSec. Tom, yeah, that data, more jobs, that's great for the unemployment rate, but not so good for potentially what Philip Lowe does next month.
It's valuable context that you provide, Pete. So, obviously if you're a borrower, it's not the news that you want to hear. If you're looking for a job or if you're a saver, then it's substantially better. If you're travelling overseas, your fortunes have improved a little bit as well because the Aussie dollar's bumped higher and it looks like it's on a bit of an upward lurch at the moment. So, yeah, the chances of a rate hike next month have essentially doubled. There was a 1 in 3 chance when we spoke yesterday morning. Now there's essentially a 2 in 3 chance that we'll get a rate hike next month, and the chances have also increased that we'll see another one in August. The reality is you've seen growth moderate, you have seen obviously interest rates move higher, but the picture as far as jobs are concerned still remain quite strong. So, something often has to break, Pete, in the fight when it comes to inflation, and sometimes growth and employment might be casualties in terms of that equation.
Okay, how the market's looking today off the back of that?
Well, it's interesting because the last 24 hours have been marked by either central banks raising rates, keeping rates on hold, but overwhelmingly talking about the need for higher rates down the track. So the most recent addition to that story was the European Central Bank last night raising rates by 0.25% as widely expected, but they were quite hawkish in their outlook. Yesterday we heard the US Fed keep rates on hold but talk about the need for higher rates, and US stocks have done quite nicely overnight, notwithstanding that. They were a bit bumpy yesterday, but the broader market, the S&P 500 up 1.2%, the Nasdaq up 1%, the Dow up 1.3%. Interestingly, a big home builder in the US, Lennar, they actually had some encouraging words to say when they delivered their numbers, and the stock was up by 4%. Delta Airlines is going to resume its dividend. That stock was up by about 1.6%, and tech stocks continue to do quite well. So, Pete, the overall picture for stocks at the moment, notwithstanding the less enthusiastic news around rate hikes, is that they're holding up reasonably well.
Okay, that's good. Tom Piotrowski, thank you. We'll talk to you again later on.